like when someone says you would have never known, I feel like there is some signs you just ignored them.
To be some sort of privacy from a female standpoint. I don't know what that is yet. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just gonna assume that there will be. But when it comes to like a phone or something, no privacy there.
People do so much dumb stuff because they don't just communicate, or create so much problems because they don't just communicate. That's it. Just communicate. That's crazy to expect to just throw that on somebody. Everything you want is attainable, but it's a process, and you just have to want it bad enough to follow that process. And you can get it. And don't be discouraged if it don't come as fast as you thought it could or it should. You can attain it. So one day at a time. Nipsey say, lay one brick every day. Eventually you'll have the brick wall. Don't think you can build the brick wall in one day.
It's episode 11 of the Fly Father Fraternity. You feel me? I'm one of your hosts. I'm Ty.
Marcus.
Dre.
And we got another exclusive banger for your head top. You feel me? Shout out to Drizzy Dre.
Yep, shout out Drizzy Dre.
Feel me? He used to think he was Drake. I ain't gonna.
Oh my!
I don't want to start.
I didn't think anything.
Drizzy Dre, is that what you said? Drizzy Dre? Heartbreak Dre?
And
Yeah.
look, we're gonna pull
He's
up.
talking about, yeah.
We're gonna pull up Dre's Facebook photos right here below.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with me thinking I was Drake. But if you saw it and said, "Oh, that look like Drake,"
So
then
you
what?
didn't think you was Drake?
No.
So you didn't get.
But I accepted
you
the
didn't have
comp.
the whole part like he did in his head.
Okay.
You had the little heart?
No.
Oh, just
He
the
just saying
regular
because I had
part.
a little part. Yeah.
He had the same part, same beard, same
Used to
look.
do the little...
Yeah. I was about to start it from the bottom. That's where you was at. All right. Let's get into
Wait,
it.
what episode is this? 11?
11.
We made it past 10.
Yeah, we made it past 10. 11. Like, comment, subscribe.
Share.
To the YouTube channel. Share. You feel me? Our goal this year should be to increase the number of subscribers, followers every time we release an
I just
episode.
checked on my way here. We at 197.
Hey,
To get us to 200.
yeah, we need y'all help. It ain't like it's our goal, but tell a friend, tell
Yeah.
a friend, tell a father.
197 people enjoy our
Yeah,
content.
yep.
You know, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
That's fly.
Man,
I'm happy with it. I'll take it.
that's fly. That made me think of back in the day. I was had to be like 19, 20, and I was at I think it was at y'all practice. Y'all was in like in a men's league football thing or whatever.
Whew.
And this old dude, back then I was even heavier than I am now, cause I was. But bro was like, "You getting big? That ain't fly." Like,
He said it to you?
He said it to me like, "Nigga, I don't even know you, bro."
That ain't fly.
That ain't fly.
Well, he wasn't lying to me though. He
Trying
wasn't
to
lying.
kick some games to you.
But let's get into this episode. I'm sure y'all doing all right. I don't really care how you doing that much. You feel me?
I'm straight.
You straight.
Solid, bro.
Yeah.
Just had a good chicken dinner, you know. If I doze off, don't say nothing to me. Just y'all talk.
You about to hear my stomach rumbling.
I offered you some food.
You did. No, you did.
Dang.
I'll give you that.
No, you did. You
Yeah.
offered. We didn't take up on our offer.
Yeah, you right.
So what I got on here? Ooh, first topic that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if y'all do, and I don't have this yet. I have not achieved this goal yet. But what do y'all feel about? Let me take a step back. Janae was like, "You can't have a man cave." I said, "I need a man cave. I be sitting on the toilet for 45 minutes to get away from y'all." Look, I don't know if men can relate, but I for sure I find
Need
peace
your little
on
break.
the toilet.
Need your little
You
break
feel me?
sometimes.
So I think I need a man cave. Y'all, what about y'all? Y'all,
I don't see the harm in it. What's the problem with it?
Yeah. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
is it because she wouldn't have a woman cave or like some
I
type
don't
of...
know. She just hating.
I feel like by default, the shared TV is low key the woman's TV.
It's the woman's
Is that,
TV
is
and
that
the
how y'all
kids'
feel?
TV.
And the kids' TV. No, I feel like the main TV is.
It's not
and
your
that's what
TV.
makes the man cave acceptable. Like, let me leave you to watch what you
Maybe
doing
I need
here.
to take a step back though, because when I want to watch something, I'm watching my TV.
Now, I be watching my sports. Don't get me wrong.
But
But sports is only on certain times.
Yeah,
the rest of the
exactly.
time, I don't be having a remote, bro.
That's true.
Most of the shows we watch together, she pick them.
Yep.
I feel like by default, it's their situation where it's like, so if I want to have, like, I don't have a man cave, but like in the office, I got a TV in there, and that's my little kick it now.
Well, I feel like for Amber, most of the time, she want to do anything by herself. She go in the room, get her little tablet, read her book or whatever. She don't really care what she got as long as it's, look, I could just be alone for a little while and read this book. So it's like, yeah, if I want a man cave because that's what I want to have to myself, I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, what's her problem with it?
I don't know.
Why she shoot it down like that?
I don't know. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna have one.
Irrelevant, huh?
Yeah, eventually, look, I haven't reached a stage yet, but my goal is to get a place big enough to where I can have my own cave. You can have your own. Like, so it ain't even an issue.
Okay.
You feel me?
Hey, 2 caves. That's different.
That's
2 caves.
That's tough.
I mean, a lot of people can have them if they have less kids.
That's true
You feel
too.
me? If you got 4 kids, it's gonna be hard to get 2 caves.
True that.
But
True.
if you got
I told Amber I'll accept really anything as a man cave. If I got to convert one side of the garage, something, I'll do something. I'll take whatever I can get. Buy one of them little sheds from Home Depot, put it in the backyard. I'll do that.
I'm not going in the shed. But I
What?
feel
You ain't never seen some of those though?
I haven't. Maybe I ain't seen the right one.
They be like actually converted into like a room.
They got the air conditioner unit in there, everything.
I seen the little Amazon houses. You seen them?
I did. The unfold is it the unfoldable?
That joint look clean though. I ain't gonna cap.
But I'm saying, yeah, I'll find a way.
That makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to ask what y'all thoughts were on the man cave.
Nah, Janae, let him get a man cave.
I think it's Janae. Come on, Janae.
Come on now.
It's Ty.
Yeah.
Come on. What is he doing?
What is he?
It's
Nah, I
easy.
ain't gonna
He
do
said
all
it don't
that.
matter anyway, but we just trying to.
What is you doing? Let me stay out of it.
I ain't saying like.
Let me stay out
He
of
turned
it.
me into an aggressive
I feel
person.
like we was turning you up, and I didn't want to do that much more.
That was crazy.
I didn't want to do that, bro.
But
I'm sorry.
also, I'll say this: the main reason why I brought up the man cave is because I feel like I have been going through this. I be needing a break from these kids. I just be like, man,
You'd be like overstimulated. Like, and when I say overstimulated, it just be like to the point where so much is going on with the kids that you're like, whoa, hey, I need to get out of here for a second.
No, and look, I don't even have that much recognition in the moment. I be getting that overstimulated, and I just be, hey, go sit down. Like, I can't even help it, bro.
The kid's just in trouble for no reason at this point.
Like, bro, I be hot. Like, bro, go sit down somewhere.
No, it's tough. Like when you work from home, obviously there's a lot of good that comes with that. I ain't complaining about the fact we work from home, but like you don't realize sometimes I need to get out this house.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need to get out this house
It's a need.
from the kids, from the wife, and it ain't a problem. It ain't a negative thing towards nobody, but you need some time to yourself.
Yep. No, I agree. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I feel bad for Amber here shortly. Because she works from home. That's permanently she works from home. But my sister-in-law, she about to go to work full time. So that would mean that there's a period in the day where both of the kids going to be at home for an extended period of time. And look, obviously there's a sacrifice for it happening and we got a goal to reach. But I understand that it's going to be a challenge because they're relentless. Like kids don't care what you got going on. They don't care how many times you tell them you're on a phone call. They're going to bang on that door. But, and me, I mean, I do, there are some days when we wake up in the morning, it starts at 5:30, 6 in the morning, and they just burst in the room, and now, well, get up, get the day started, and from that point, it's on full go mode. Till bedtime, and by the, obviously, I try to stick it out as much as I can before I get to the point of like, everybody go their separate way. Y'all go to y'all room and watch TV. You go sit down on the couch. I'm going to here. I try to hold off as long as I can, or I try to at least maneuver to find a way where we all kind of get what we want, whether that be sometimes even oddly enough, I find like us, even if we all go out to Target together, sometimes it's just enough for us to be like, look, y'all could go look at it. Mom and y'all could go look at the clothes. Dad could go over here look at the TVs or whatever, just to go do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like that's cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I don't even want to make it seem like it's me because I be feeling like I be overstimulated, but I feel like I'm speaking also because I be saying Janae be overstimulated too because she's really I'm doing other stuff. I'm doing homework. I'm
Right.
doing whatever.
Right.
And she's with them kids all the time, and I'm like, I know you need a break because I'm just hearing it, and I
Yeah.
need a break. Like,
Just
I'm
listening
like,
to what's going on.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I feel like I don't know about y'all, but I think I spoke about it before. I be feeling guilty for wanting to be away from them.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I think I'm losing that. I need to get where you meet me.
Hey, y'all gotta try it, bro. Yeah, y'all gotta try it for that reason. So you ain't gotta feel guilty.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't think it's
What
nothing
they
to
say,
feel
you
guilty
you can't pour from an empty cup. You feel me? Gotta fill your cup up.
about. True that.
Gotta fill your cup up.
I feel like man, spoken word here. Dre, you asked a question off camera, but I want to talk about on camera about privacy and kids.
Allowing your kids privacy.
Yeah. You want to?
That's pretty much just like that. Like, do you? I guess I won't put it. Maybe I'll put an age on it from the time maybe your kid gets a phone or something like that. Kind of narrow it down a little bit, or a starting point at least of do as a parent, or I'll just say a father. Do you allow your kids the privacy to where if they have a cell phone, you don't check their cell phone? If maybe they got a diary or a journal, you don't check their journal. And even let's take it to the point where they got their own room. Do you go in their room and snoop around and look around? That's kind of what the question was. I mean, for me, I guess I'll start. Nope, no privacy. That was easy. That was easy.
Absolutely none.
Joking somewhat, but I do have to figure out. I don't know yet. I have to learn how to navigate it. I have 2 daughters, and there has to be some sort of privacy from a female standpoint. I don't know what that is yet. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just gonna assume that there will be. But when it comes to like a phone or something, no privacy there. Journal, no privacy. I know I do understand.
In a journal?
Huh?
In
No.
a ju- Oh,
No,
wow.
I'm reading the journal. And I'm only saying that from perspective of stories I hear from personal, close people, or just things that I hear in general out in the world where you don't know what those kids are writing in their journal. And again, maybe rightfully so, because that's how they're just getting out their thoughts and stuff. But just as much as you might see something in a phone or you might hear something is what could be being put in the journal. And that could be something of, right? Your child might be writing something in there that's detrimental to them, and you would never know. I mean, how many times do we hear that where some parents or family members are like, oh, I would have never known that was going on in their life because they've transitioned or whatever. And it's like, could that have been I don't want to say avoided, that's not the right word, but could it have been, to some extent, if I would have just unfortunately read the journal, I would have found something out that I could have said, hey, do I need to step in and figure something out right here? So that's kind of how I see it. It's the same thing as your kids exchanging texts with somebody, and now you go read their text and they're talking about whatever, sexual stuff or bad stuff, doing bad stuff. It's like, that's the same thing as you writing it in your journal.
Yeah.
Just because you write it down in your journal doesn't mean you're writing it down. Doesn't mean you've gotten it out.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, and I'll say this. There's a slight difference from my perspective in a journal and a phone, because typically in a phone, there is a conversation that they're having with somebody, right? Like I'm assuming that's what you're checking, a conversation, a text message or whatever.
Well, I'm checking the internet. I'm checking your history of what you've been on the internet.
Okay, I can see it from that perspective. I'll say this from my perspective, in a journal. One, and I'm not trying to victim blame or anything like that, but I kind of feel like parents can tell when their kids are, like, when someone says you would have never known, I feel like there is some signs you just ignored them.
You missed them.
I could.
Yeah, ignored or missed. I don't say ignored.
And
but
I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I feel like I agree with that 100%, because I feel like I do pay attention to my kids enough to be like, hey, what's wrong? Are you okay? Because sometimes you just see something on their face that you're like, it's a little different today. Sometimes my daughter might just come out of the room not as cheery, and I'm like, hey, what's wrong?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
What's
you
going on
got
today?
stomach ache or something? Like, you good? But
And that might be where I would check.
but you don't think that sometimes, and this is where I'm fearful for something like a journal. You don't feel like as much of a open relationship you would want to have with your kids, or just as much open relationship as you can have with your kids, and they tell you everything or tell you a lot of stuff, that there's going to be things that they write in the journal that they're just like, I don't want to tell anyone this.
Yeah,
I think that's what he's saying. That should
know,
be
but-
protected.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
But-
That's
but
exactly
again-
what I'm saying.
But again, you could be, yes, you're right. You could see a sign, right, and says, hey, something's telling me that I need to check on my kid and sit them down and figure out what's going on. That doesn't mean they're going to tell you.
No, I agree. And I don't know if you heard me, but that's when I said that's when I would check. If I felt like
sorry.
there was something really going on, that's when I would check. But to just start off checking a journal, I wouldn't do that because I feel like there is some things that they should
It's
just have for
them
themselves.
yeah.
I think I agree with you as far as the journal thing, and I agree with you as far as internet, texting, all that kind of stuff. I'm checking that
Yeah.
because there's a third party is involved, and it's unpredictable. You really never know. There's so much stuff on the internet. There's so much, you just never know. So,
Yeah.
in that regard, I'm a very nosy parent, for real. I gotta know what's going on. And there's been times where I've looked and I found some, hey, what's this? You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have known.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And I agree with the phone stuff, like, because we're up against a whole nother beast
Yeah.
that our previous generations really didn't experience. You know what I mean? So I'm with that. But like
I
said,
think
the
I told
journal
y'all
thing-
when Anna was fighting with her little friend, and they was going back and forth sending voice messages to each other on the phone, like being mean, uninviting each other to the birthday party, all that little. I'm like, and we asked her at first, oh no, everything's fine, da da da. We gonna listen to the phone. It's a whole different story,
Mhm.
And then you hurting your trust. So now I'm surveilling that a little bit tighter now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, on the privacy thing, what do y'all feel about closed doors? Like, do you have to knock on the door before you enter? Because I've seen a video where it was like this dude, he was knocking on he was like trying to show an example, but he was knocking on his daughter's door. He'd be like, "Hey, Haley," he'll knock and just open it without her saying anything. And he was like, "That's the wrong way to do it." And he knocked and waited for the girl to be like, "Yes, come in," and then he went in. What do y'all feel about that?
Nah.
Nah. I'm coming in.
Yeah, I'm walking in for real.
I mean, I think there will be for all of us now at this point, there will be an age when it's probably going to be a little bit more reservation to just bust in. You might do one of
Right.
those knock and
For
then
sure.
walk in. But, I mean, yes, for the most part, I'm just walking in. And I only say about
Interesting.
at some age just because, again, 17-year-old daughter, you know what I mean? Like that's
Totally
why they have their own room. To some extent, that's why sometimes, parents are like, oh, my daughter and my son share a room. But at a certain age, like, she needs her own room because she got her own things going
Yeah.
on. So I think that's the only time. But up until that point, I'm coming in.
And typically, Anna's door is open
Open.
or cracked or something. Like, it ain't usually even shut. So if it is shut, now I'm like, what you
Now
watching
you
on
can-
YouTube or what you doing,
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, maybe when she gets older, it'll be more of a hesitation or like but even she's accustomed to that. Like, it doesn't throw her off when I come in the room. It's,
Yeah.
hey, what you doing, baby? Oh, just da da da. It's normal.
Well, and kids will tell all though if they doing something they're not supposed
Yep.
to do. If you go
For
out there,
sure.
they gonna act like they not.
For sure.
supposed- Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I guess it just depends on age. Because to your point, I feel like once they're about teenage age, I'm respectfully gonna knock and wait for them to answer what I'm.
Yeah.
Because I also want them to understand that like I have a certain level of trust in you. Now, when you go and break it, that's
Right.
when the door hinge comes off.
Right. Yeah.
You doing
for
that?
sure.
You taking door off?
I might do that.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it just depends on how bad
How severe.
something happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's funny when I see that. Like,
I mean,
I don't think I ever lost my door. I think my brother did. That's weak.
that's trash.
I may do that.
Like, bro, what?
You ain't got no door. How would y'all feel, how would y'all handle the whole? Because Janae told me like when she was younger, she wouldn't talk back, but she would do the whole stomping up the stairs thing just to let you know.
Ain't none of that.
I didn't let nobody know anything.
Ain't none of that, bro.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you're in trouble for a reason. So you turning around and getting mad at me for holding you accountable and you getting punished for something that you did, I'm not going for it.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't about to just sit here and act like we on the same level.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, when something comes from the top down, from your parents down to you, we have respectful communication. But you have to understand where you went wrong and what's going to happen now. And that's that. It ain't no, we ain't fighting mutually.
I think that's where it gets lost. Because you said respectful communication. I feel like, and I don't want to speak for everyone, but I know when I was growing up, I don't feel like parents had like a respectful conversation. It was more like I'm talking at you, not to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that makes all the difference. Like, so for Janae, like I don't know the exact situations or whatever, but like
Right.
if she was getting talked at and then she turned around and stomped up the stairs, like I low-key wouldn't be mad at that. Like,
No, yeah, because she probably was doing that because she couldn't even get her word out or something.
yeah, like you gotta, whatever you're giving, if your kid give it back to you, then that's a different story.
Yeah, but I guess I just never, my brain never thought to respond in that way because I just didn't want to make it worse.
You learned that then at some point, right? You probably did it and then learned better from that.
Yeah,
You
I
probably
guess.
slammed the door and got told
No,
up
I
and then never slammed another
no,
door.
I don't think I did anything to learn it. I think it was just that I knew how scared of my dad I was. That when I got in trouble, I was not going to do anything additional to get him more trouble.
I
Then
guess
I was
I'm
like,
saying,
no.
like, you were scared of him because you already knew,
Oh yeah,
like, from priors, right?
From just getting in trouble
Or you
before?
were scared before you even got.
well, because I
Like,
knew
when you say you were scared, it's because you was getting whoopings?
for something I did get like I got rightfully in trouble for
sure.
something I did wrong. But I'm saying, yeah, I was scared enough to know like, okay, I'm getting in trouble for what I did.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get in trouble for something such as giving an attitude back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it just didn't in my brain never registered to do it because I was like,
You ain't going to get nothing good out of that. Yeah.
That makes me, and not to change topics completely, but that makes me think of like when I was in school, I wouldn't get in trouble for bringing home bad grades.
You get in trouble for hiding the bad grades?
None of it.
None of that?
wait, y'all ever hit a report card?
No.
Poor job of hiding it, too.
Boy, I'd be the first one at the mailbox. You'd never see a report card.
I don't want to go off on this tangent.
Yeah, go ahead. But,
I mean, y'all can if you want.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm only asking this because, like, and I'm not trying to throw people's business out there, but my brother was a bad student. Not because he wasn't capable of being a good student. He just didn't care. So whatever I did, whatever I brought home was better than what he was doing, even if it wasn't good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know. I'm really asking because I feel like, do y'all have a certain standard for your kid? Like, could they have a C on their report card and you be mad? Would you be mad with that?
Only if they not putting the effort in.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Same. I think it would be an understanding of like, are you getting a C because you just not putting forth the effort and you just lackadaisical doing whatever, or are you really trying and you're getting a C and you're struggling and it's like, man, I'm doing these things and I'm thinking I'm doing what I'm supposed to and it's just this is where I'm falling. Then, you know, then I'm like, okay, because then I could gain an understanding and figure out how I could help you.
Exactly. I feel like that's what the progress reports is really
Yeah,
for. Like,
right.
okay, parents step in and help them because they're struggling with this.
Yeah.
That's a reflection of parenting too to me. So I couldn't see myself just being mad.
That's definitely a reflection of parenting as well. You know what's actually crazy too? I feel like, and I can't prove this with any statistical data, but I feel like with boys, we stopped doing homework around 5th, 6th grade. like around 5th, 6th grade is where you like, man, I ain't doing that. But with girls, I feel like they just always do their work.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
There probably is some kind of biological reason or something to it too. in terms of like the development or
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously there's other factors, but you was spot on, bro.
Yeah,
I used to be I grew up a great student.
Great
A
student
great
on the
student.
roll. And
Yep.
You hit that certain grade, and you like, boy. Yeah.
It's not actually. I take that back. It's not even like this. It's just I'm gonna just stay down here.
Bro, I legit stopped doing homework from like 6th grade all the way until
College.
college.
Yep.
What, bro? I had to take summer school. I had to go to night classes and all that.
Night school,
Because I
summer
just wouldn't do
school.
my normal homework. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wouldn't do your normal. Well, at least for me, wouldn't do your normal homework. Get a bad grade. Come home. Your dad like, where your backpack at? Go check your backpack. Homework be right in there. Crumbled up at the bottom of the backpack.
That's would be insane, bro. Especially when I got to high school, I would get home, throw that backpack in the closet, wouldn't see it till the next morning. Like I'm not touching that.
Copying somebody's homework at the lunch table before class will start.
Or
See?
trying to do it on the bus.
I wish I would do that. Once I didn't do it, I'm just not doing it. Like, and I've always been like that. I don't even know why. Just if I ain't do it, I ain't do it.
I used to do dumb stuff too, like start doing it and not finish. And not even turn in what I did. Like just take
To
an
get
L on the
some-
whole
Get
thing.
partial credit. Yeah.
I don't even get that for
Yep.
real.
But speaking of report cards,
Oh yeah.
but I got in trouble so bad one time. I think actually I take that back. I got in trouble, but not as bad as I thought because I think my dad was like, he really tried to get over on me right now. So yeah, we all the same age. Remember at one point they had transitioned what?
You're a little older than that.
I said we around the same age.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm just messing with you.
But actually, now that I think about it, y'all might not know. At one point, they transitioned to have those the report cards on like that. I don't know what it's like that thin like paper. It was like
Where it was like 3 layers to the paper, like the pink, yellow, and white.
it was like that.
Okay.
So I caught myself getting the report card, right? Getting it out the mail, opening it up, like oof, it's not a good grade in there. So it was at the point where I'm like, I know what would make this look perfect. So I made sure I had to give me a number 2 pencil, sharpen that thing super sharp. So I turned that D to a B to the point where I was like, hey, I'm lit too. I'm like, he never gonna know. Give it to him. I'm like, yeah, check it out. Go ahead. Check it out. He like, all right, cool. He like, all right, good job. What about 2 hours go by? This whole 2 hours, I'm like, hey, can I go with my homies to the mall? Can I do this? He like, yeah, cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. Not even 10 minutes before I'm supposed to leave, he like, Dre, come here. I'm all right, here I come. In my mind, I just knew. Get to the thing, he like, what that? I'm like, what you mean? He like, you try to do something on this? I'm like, no. I'm like, that's how it is. But he done took the pencil, the number 2 pencil I used, he done took it and erased the little mark I made and realized, wait, you did this by hand yourself? But he just told me, go to the room. He didn't even do nothing right then and there. He just said, go to the room. I think I was grounded for like 4 weeks.
Damn.
Man.
See, look. Hey, at least you tried.
I mean,
Hey, no, we was dumb kids though.
dumb.
Cause we would really think we was gonna get away with having a failing grade and they would never find out.
Or just
I never
hiding.
tried. I never tried
But
to
I'm
hide
saying,
it.
or I
we
would
was
like,
dumb kids.
but I'm saying, or thinking like you would, or at least me, I'm speaking for myself, that I would get the report card before them and hide it or just not act like it got lost. That my parents wouldn't call the school or go to the
or like
school.
wonder where it was at.
No,
like,
there was one time both my parents like, it's been 3 weeks. You on Christmas break. Where the report card at? I'm
and
like,
you have a sibling who got theirs, right?
whoa.
Like
Yeah, I
you ain't the
did until my sister was also like, hey, can you get that report card for me?
We in this together.
Nah, bro.
But to that point, that they wouldn't go to the school and ask, like,
Yeah.
hey, did they get report cards? And they're like, we sent those out 3 weeks ago.
Here's
Oh.
another copy.
So, yeah, we was dumb.
I hid mines in the couch
Yeah, that's a good hiding spot, though.
until it's
Not
time
if
to
you
clean out the
I was
couch.
just about to say, not if it's time to clean.
Nigga volunteered on Saturday morning. I'll clean the couch.
Bro, I forgot it was in there. We having a great weekend, a normal day, bro. I done already skated by the semester or whatever. They didn't. Somehow I got away with it, right? I'm talking about weeks or maybe months later. We just kicking it. Nah, I done ruined a good time that didn't have to get ruined because
Oh.
now they done found the old report card. Crazy, bro. I could have threw this away.
Yeah, really?
I left it there to be found later. That don't make no sense. Like, what was I?
That was a good hiding spot.
But probably what I was thinking is like, if they ever did press me about it, I could.
like,
I
oh,
still
it
have
just- it got
access to it.
Or it could have been like, oh, I didn't realize that it got stuck in there. Like,
I didn't even think of that one. I was looking stupid when they found it.
Something, I don't know, but
First of all, you know, it's kind of bad either way, because if you took it out of the mail, you had to open the mail and then try to hide. Like, them,
no, right.
they going to ask, like, where the hell the mail at?
No, well,
I left everything else.
No,
in the
I would
mailbox.
leave everything else.
I would just take the report card out.
Especially because back then your parents used to work. They didn't get home till
We was home alone a good couple hours before they got
easy.
home.
That's like when the school used to call and tell you was absent. Hung up. Yeah,
I'll talk to him about it. Look at that.
you never get through this. I ain't got no parents.
It used to be an automated thing, bro. They not gonna hear this.
Your child was absent from school today. Yep, sure was. Bye.
That's insane. I've never. You was ditching too. Like I never did.
I only like 2 times.
I was just a bad student. I feel like I wasn't as bad as a student as I should have been.
Nah, I was a bad student, bro. Y'all ever got suspended?
Nope.
In school suspension.
I had that too.
Detention? Y'all had that?
Saturday school.
I didn't go to Saturday school, but I had it.
You just didn't go. What was they gonna do, huh?
Yeah,
See you Monday.
like, I didn't go.
That's funny.
School's crazy.
It is.
Good thing we're not passing that down to our kids.
Hey, I hope and pray, man.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, I know K's gonna be a menace in school.
You can see it.
Nah, bro, he's gonna be a menace, bro. He's a little,
Mr. LaCour, we really need to talk to you about games.
bro. He's a real life troll already. So I just know he's gonna be crazy in school. I'm cool with it though. I'm cool with it though. Have some personality. But let's switch it up a little bit. You also brought up, I guess something you saw. Was it a TikTok video? What was it?
Yeah, it was a TikTok video. But essentially, it was a husband. I say arguing, but really he was just letting loose on her because she had just notified him that she didn't went through the whole process.
Oh wait, pause. When he says letting loose,
like,
this is not physical.
yelling at her, yelling at her. Because she had just let him know that she went through the whole process of applying for a job, interviewing for a job, and getting a job in a whole different state. Like, without saying anything. And then coming to him and saying, hey, I got this job. It's in another state. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that, Mark?
Communication, brother. That's it. People do so much dumb stuff because they don't just communicate, or create so much problems because they don't just communicate. That's it. Just communicate. That's crazy to expect to just throw that on somebody.
Bro.
I'm saying she could have avoided it by communicating.
What if Karis told you that, though? What if Karis
okay,
did that?
That's a different question. If Karis did that, it's hard for me to even imagine. She's not crazy. Like, I don't know. To me, that's crazy.
Go ahead, Tyler. What's your thoughts?
I mean, like Marcus said, communication. But bro, you take a job in a whole nother state.
You done lost your mind for real.
Lost your rabbit ass mind, bro. What?
I don't even see how she allowed herself to get to I'm applying for this job, knowing it's in a different state, without being like, hey, babe, like, I'm thinking, like, I came across this. I think it's a good opportunity. What do you think? I don't know. Something other than getting all the way to the ending.
And that's also on the husband, too, though. And I'm just saying this because I'll say, like, Janae's currently applying for jobs and stuff. And when she does, I'll ask her about the job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
why he not tapped in?
Yeah, like, how do you not know that this shit is in a whole nother state?
Point being, I don't think she said anything. I don't think she even got to say, hey, I'm applying for jobs.
Dre only blames women, if y'all didn't notice.
What?
Toxic.
He only blames women.
No.
He excused the husband. You had smoke for the husband. He said, but she.
I'm saying what?
Hey,
I'm saying that don't even
he used the word female. Cancel his ass. Cancel him. From the female perspective,
He's
that's what he
cooked.
said earlier. I ain't. Don't shoot the messenger.
But no, I'm just saying that part of the story don't even seem like that would be logical for him to do. If she's just now telling me I got a job in a different state, how would I even have known to say, "Oh, you're applying to jobs"?
It sounds like they're not locked in like they should be. That's
That
all. Like,
to that point, yeah. For her to even you to be even thinking like, "Hey, she did say last 2 weeks she was tired of her job."
that sounds like a movie plot that I would say this don't happen in real life when
Right.
I'm watching a movie.
Tyler Perry movie.
A Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, but I do agree with you. There could be.
Yeah, kids end up on crack and all type of shit.
It's all because you took that job. Like,
But yeah, to your point, Janae's looking for jobs, and you ask her like, "Oh, ask her stuff about the job, whatever it is." What if she says, "Yeah, hey, I actually found this job."
That what?
I've been
That's in
meaning to
another
talk
state.
to you, honey.
That's paying 200 bands.
It's actually in Arizona.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like, I don't think I'd be. I don't personally. I wouldn't be tripping because, you know, whatever.
What?
Well, yeah, there's
What?
different nuance here. There's
Yeah,
different.
what's the nuance?
So I'd be ready to get up and go somewhere. For
What's
real.
the nuance though?
He be ready to get up and go somewhere. So this is different than somebody who ain't.
I think you say that, but I don't think it's as easy as you agreeing to those terms. To her being like, "I got a job, it's
But you-
paying 200 bands a year," and you being like, "All right."
That don't change what I'm doing.
He was willing to get up and leave without her getting a new job. that pays 200 bands a year.
I see. I thought that's what. Okay.
So
I see.
what Wallow say? Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah,
I see. Okay, I got you.
He ain't
That's what I'm
tripping off.
saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, if she said I got a job for 200 bands in Arkansas, I'm be like,
Go Razorbacks.
man, you know what type of house we can buy in Arkansas with this income? Like, that's where my mind gonna go
For real?
instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
I mean, it'd be a whole nother story. Like telling her folks about it.
Yeah.
that's the reason your ass here now.
They'd be pissed. I ain't going nowhere.
That actually may be the only way he could do it. If it came from her.
Yeah.
If it came from you, sorry. We've cut you out already.
Yeah. I'm out of here. Off the island.
That's funny. Yeah. I just thought it was an interesting scenario. I'm like, just because, like you said, I've never seen nothing like that before.
Finna start putting in some out of state applications for your wife, big dog. We're gonna get you out of here.
Man,
cracked
she ain't
the
gonna
code.
accept the shit.
It's going to be one of those, Janae, look, we found a great opportunity for you.
Spam.
I feel
That's hilarious.
Hey, look. Last episode we did a Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? There were some correct answers and some that were incorrect. What y'all feel about having another? Look, I'll give you the phone and you can ask me a couple questions.
You done already looked at these.
No, you can literally type in something else. Just be like, give me hard fifth grade words and tell me to spell it or something. You feel me?
And because it's Ty's phone, then you know the one that's going to come up. Restaurant.
Crazy if you look at the prompt. I didn't say hard words though.
Don't worry, I will.
Bro, trying to get me back.
Oh my God. Okay, let me scale this back.
Whole time I was trying to accommodate y'all, and you ain't.
He's like, how do you spell supercalifragilistic?
Basically.
Might as well have said that, huh?
Hey, they literally just said that. That's crazy. After I said not that crazy.
They gonna give me a word with a silent X in that motherfucker.
How you spell xylophone?
Hey, yo, while he's doing that, I'll take the time to say, go to flyfatherfraternity.com. We got the anti-deadbeat father club.
Right here.
Oh yeah, get up, bro. Model that. Model that.
Bro, want him to get up.
Yeah, but
They gotta see.
If I stand up, they're not going to see it.
Well, it's on the back too.
Oh, yeah. It's right here.
It's on the back. I'm just telling them since you ain't the model type. We seen you on the Fashion Nova website modeling.
Oh, facts.
He wanna act
Check
like
Dre
that.
out on Fashion Nova's website right now.
Yeah. Actually, Fashion Nova, if you want to pay me, I'll be on there.
We seen you on
Oh,
there.
speaking of pay, look, I got this bootleg Nike Tech off TikTok. off TikTok, bro. It's super comfortable. It fits nice. There's extra zippers. Look.
What you got in there, bro?
Damn, the zipper don't even zip. There's zippers. Look, you can put your key. Wow, it's not a real zipper. It's a fake zipper. I lied. You can't put nothing in there.
It look cool though.
But it look cool. You feel me? I got a zipper here. You talking about I got zippers on the pocket? Look, charcoal grayed out. What you talking about? Low,
TikTok
stupid. You feel me? Head to the TikTok shop right now and get you one. I don't get no money off it either. This is just free promo. Kind of like how we did the Taco Bell. Speaking of Taco Bell, I'm not supposed to be eating fast food. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be eating fast food, but I seen they got some like chicken nuggets.
Oh, you tried
I
it?
heard that was fire.
Woo!
I heard
Nah,
they was
I ain't
fire.
tried them yet. You heard the word yet. I'm for sure gonna try it though.
Now that you said it, I'm gonna try it too.
Hey, bro, new year, man. Try it after y'all do something else.
All right.
Some working out or something.
You gonna tell me to try it in 2026?
He just called us fat asses.
I just said after you do something productive.
Why don't you
New
two fat
year,
asses?
try a different one. Like,
No, that's crazy.
boy, you look
Just 'cause
the
he ate some-
hardest word.
Bro,
for
these
me,
words
huh?
are so easy. They talking about innocent, disastrous, consequence.
Nick, I gave y'all accommodate.
Yeah, but you knew it was like tricky with what letter is doubled and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean?
All right, well,
You knew there was something to it. Innocent,
They got a double N.
but that's the only one it could be double. You feel
No,
me?
that's true. Maybe ask me a history question. Just do that.
Okay, for sure.
Because I for sure don't know them. But this is good practice for me.
he said, I for sure don't know that. He gonna talk shit about us because he would just eat some grilled chicken.
Hey, bro, we all said we was gonna lose some weight, not just
No,
me.
but you pointed it out for us.
Oh, man. I hate to cut you off. But also, these glasses, these is liqueur glasses right here. The young Lokesters. You can't get them on the website anymore because I deactivated the website. But you feel me? If you want a pair, you can DM your boy.
This guy giving out all kind of shout outs, but nothing is. Hey, I don't.
These available. Just
By
not
DM
on-
only.
Yeah, by DM. Charge it to Ty, the number 2. You feel me? You'll find it.
Tyler,
Yo.
you should know this. What was the significance of the Emancipation Proclamation?
To free the slaves.
Correct. Dre,
Oh God.
Drizzy Dre. What is the event that triggered the start of World War I?
I don't know.
The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Yep, I remember that.
When
You do
hear
for
it-
real?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, when I heard it, it sounded-
Ferdinand?
Franz Ferdinand, you don't remember that when you hear it?
The name.
He was the Archduke.
I don't remember that shit at all.
The name was familiar once I read it.
I almost answered bombs over Baghdad. Don't remember that at all.
That's wild.
Well,
Well, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say. I guess that concludes. We might not be smarter than fifth graders.
Yeah, definitely not smarter than a 5th grader. I think whatever y'all teaching these 5th graders is dumb though. Like, come on now. I ain't heard the Duke of Hazard since what's his name? Arch Biddy. What's his name?
I don't know what you talking about, bro.
The dude you just said.
Oh, the Archduke?
Yeah.
Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand. I ain't heard that
Yeah.
name since. I don't think I've ever heard the name.
Hey, bro, I'm smarter than 5th graders. Them niggas dumb.
Oh my goodness. Calling 10-year-olds
Oh my
dumb is
God.
Bro, they
crazy.
believe in
That's the
Santa.
episode. That's the episode.
Hey, bro,
You just
Santa
called
is
him
real.
dumb.
We're not finna do that. Santa is real.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know
kids
what
might be
kids.
listening.
You feel me?
Kids ain't watching this.
You never know.
Okay, we'll put a little trigger warning before I make this statement.
Yeah, editor, please.
Yeah, them niggas dumb. They don't even be having a chimney, and they think a fat dude somehow came in the house and ate a cookie and left presents. They ain't smarter than me because they know friends.
God.
Hey, no.
Oh,
Hey, no cap though. You might be right because if you in 5th grade and you believe in Santa, I don't know, man.
I really don't care if you know who Franz Ferdinand is, bro. I got you still in the intelligence thing. I still got you.
oh,
If there's one piece of advice you guys can give to somebody, first time listening our podcast, what would you give them? How would you want them to remember this episode or us or what?
That's a damn good question.
Y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, start us
oh,
off.
yeah.
I'll say this to the new listeners, to the fathers, to the mothers, to whoever's watching. My piece of advice from us or from me, what I want you to remember about us is we just regular people trying to be great. You ain't got to have the most. If you have the least, it's okay. You all going to make it at the end of the day. Have some gratitude and be you. That's all you can do.
No, that's.
Yeah, that's nice. I would just say, kind of in line with what he said, just take it day by day. Nothing happens overnight. And everything you want is attainable, but it's a process, and you just have to want it bad enough to follow that process. And you can get it. And don't be discouraged if it don't come as fast as you thought it could or it should. You can attain it. So one day at a time. Nipsey say, lay one brick every day. Eventually you'll have the brick wall. Don't think you can build the brick wall in one day. That's mine.
Kind of along the same lines as Tyler. I was just gonna say, us up here, we're everyday people, just like anybody watching. The advice we give is just that. It's advice or just our life experiences, hoping that one of you guys or somebody that is listening can take from it what you will and use it in your life, and hopefully it helps. And that's all we're here for, is just to give a good listening for the audience, and hopefully drop a gem and people take it and run with it.
And glory to God at all times.
Absolutely.
Glory to God. Thank
Most
you,
importantly.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's the mode. That's the motto. All 2025. You feel me? Anything else before we end?
That's it.
This been episode 11.
We out.
We out.